Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled in India, resided a young man named Ranak. He was a diligent individual who devoted most of his time to accumulating wealth and fulfilling his desires. The concept of morality or spirituality rarely occupied his thoughts. Known as a womanizer, he carelessly indulged in numerous relationships, oblivious to the consequences of his actions. One fateful day, as Ranak roamed the village, he stumbled upon a gathering of people engrossed in listening to a wise man named Gautam Buddha. Though he had heard of Buddha before, he had never genuinely paid attention to his teachings. This time, however, an inexplicable force drew him towards the wise man's words. Buddha spoke passionately about the significance of leading a moral and spiritual life. He emphasized the repercussions of our actions, not only in this life but in the next as well. Intrigued by Buddha's words, Ranak decided to listen more intently. As Buddha concluded his speech, he noticed Ranak amidst the crowd. Curiosity piqued, Buddha approached him and inquired about his name. Ranak introduced himself and candidly shared his story with Buddha. He revealed his carefree lifestyle and addiction to sexual encounters. Buddha attentively absorbed Ranak's narrative. Afterward, Buddha spoke with compassion, addressing Ranak, "You are squandering your seed each time you engage in sexual activities. You are wasting a precious resource that could be utilized to create life. By doing so, you not only harm yourself but also the potential lives that could spring forth from your seed." Baffled by Buddha's perspective, Ranak had never contemplated his sperm as anything other than insignificant. He queried Buddha, seeking guidance on what he should do. "Should I abstain from sex altogether?" he asked. Buddha smiled warmly and replied, "No, Ranak, sex is a natural and beautiful expression of love. However, it should be approached with reverence, respect, and responsibility. Do not waste your seed on frivolous and meaningless encounters. Instead, focus on forging a deep, loving relationship with someone who shares your values and principles." Inspired by Buddha's words, Ranak experienced a profound shift in his perception of sex. He had never contemplated its profound significance until that moment. Determined to change his ways, he embarked on a journey of living a more responsible and moral life. He relinquished his pursuit of fleeting connections and set out to find a partner who shared his values. Months passed, and Ranak refrained from engaging in sexual activity since his encounter with Buddha. He took pride in his newfound strength to resist his desires. However, a sense of emptiness and loneliness crept into his heart, as he struggled to find a partner who shared his principles. Doubt seeped in, making him question whether true love would ever grace his life. One day, while strolling through the village, fate intervened. Ranak stumbled upon a woman laboring to carry a burdensome load. Swiftly, he rushed to her aid, offering assistance. As they journeyed together, they engaged in heartfelt conversations, getting to know one another. Ranak was delighted to discover that the woman resonated with his values and principles. A profound connection blossomed between them, and they decided to embark on a loving relationship. As their bond flourished, Ranak began to grasp the true essence of sex. No longer perceiving it merely as a physical act, he now recognized it as a powerful expression of love and the potential to create life. Grateful for Buddha's guidance, which led him to this juncture in his life, Ranak reveled in the joys of a fulfilling partnership. Years passed, and Ranak and his partner were blessed with a beautiful son. They nurtured him with love, respect, and responsibility, instilling the same values and principles that Ranak had learned from Buddha. Filled with gratitude, Ranak recognized the importance of his choices and knew he had made the right decision by embracing Buddha's teachings. Continuing to absorb Buddha's wisdom, Ranak diligently attended his lectures, immersing himself in the teachings of the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. He strived to apply these principles in his daily life. Though he acknowledged the challenges of leading a life of morality and spirituality, he understood it was the only path towards true happiness and inner peace. As Ranok advanced in age, he earned the respect and admiration of his community. People sought his wisdom and guidance, especially young men grappling with the same struggles he had once faced. Inspired by Buddha's teachings, Ranok became a mentor, imparting wisdom and sharing the transformative power of compassion and morality. One day, during a serene moment of meditation, Ranok experienced a vision of Buddha. The revered sage materialized before him and uttered, "Ranok, you have done admirably. You have led a life steeped in morality and spirituality, inspiring others to follow suit. Yet, your journey is far from over. There is still more to learn, more to experience, and more to contribute." Overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, Ranok understood that Buddha's teachings would continue to illuminate his path. His resolve to share these teachings with others remained steadfast. Years elapsed, and Ranok entered the twilight of his life. Aware that his time on earth was drawing to a close, he faced the inevitability with serene acceptance. His life had been fulfilling, and he knew he had left a positive impact on the world. Summoning his family and friends to his side, he shared the tale of his transformative journey and how Buddha's teachings had shaped his existence. He implored them to carry on his legacy, embracing lives of morality, spirituality, and sharing Buddha's wisdom with future generations. As he drew his final breath, a sense of peace and contentment enveloped him. He knew his journey was complete, his purpose fulfilled. He left behind a legacy of wisdom, love, and compassion, a spirit destined to inspire generations to come. In conclusion, the story of Ranok serves as a powerful reminder of the significance of leading a life rooted in morality and spirituality. It illustrates the far-reaching consequences of our actions and the importance of assuming responsibility for them. True happiness and inner peace can only be attained by traversing a path guided by wisdom and compassion. Buddha's counsel to Ranok transcended sexual morality, resonating with the broader concept of valuing and respecting the precious resources bestowed upon us in life. Instead of squandering our time, energy, and talents on frivolous pursuits, we must channel them into crafting a purposeful and meaningful existence. Ranok's story reminds us that it is never too late to effect change, to embark on a path of responsibility and morality. Our journey is a perpetual process of growth and inspiration, as we strive to leave behind a legacy of love, wisdom, and compassion. Even after our physical departure, our spirit continues to endure, continuing to inspire future generations. From this story, we glean several profound lessons. Firstly, it underscores the importance of leading a life rooted in morality and spirituality. Ranok's initial struggles and lack of purpose were only resolved once he embraced Buddha's teachings, embarking on a path of responsibility and meaningful living. Secondly, the narrative emphasizes the significance of assuming responsibility for our actions and cherishing the resources bestowed upon us. Buddha's counsel to Ranok encompasses not only sexual morality but also the broader notion of valuing our time, energy, and talents, utilizing them wisely to create a life of purpose and meaning. Thirdly, the story serves as a testament to the transformative power of change. Ranok, despite years of recklessness and immorality, managed to turn his life around by embracing Buddha's teachings, demonstrating that it is never too late to embark on a path of responsibility and morality. Finally, the story highlights the importance of passing on wisdom and teachings to future generations. Ranok not only lived a life of morality and spirituality but also became a beacon of inspiration for others, sharing Buddha's teachings and guiding them towards a more responsible and moral existence. By imparting our knowledge and wisdom, we leave behind a legacy of love, compassion, and inspiration that continues to shape the world long after we are gone. In essence, the story of Ranok is an allegory of personal transformation inspired by the wisdom of Gautam Buddha. It encourages us to reflect on the consequences of our actions, embrace a life of morality and spirituality, and leave behind a legacy rooted in love, wisdom, and compassion. We hope this story has touched your hearts and ignited a spark within you to embark on your own journey of self-discovery. If you want to learn more about manifesting your life dreams, be sure to subscribe to our channel and visit the link in the description below.